'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring. Wait, there's plenty of creatures stirring. My dog just had puppies. Night before Christmas. I usually light all of my candles and turn on all of my lights. Well, not all of the candles, but you know. I like to try to get into the Christmas magic of it all. Anne is asleep. The whelping box has arrived. We'll probably put that together Christmas morning. There's my husband. We're headed downstairs to check on the pups and everything, but I just wanted to show y'all the Christmas vibe up in here. Anthony had a friend over and they were having some whiskey, and I made them some jibaritos, which is basically just some fried smashed plantain sandwiches. So we did like lettuce, tomato. I made like a garlic mayonnaise and some chicken and some cheese and all that. So I didn't vlog earlier because it was just too much. So this is me, girl, tired as ever. I wasn't even gonna vlog today because I ended up getting a migraine earlier and it was really bad. You guys, I am a migraine sufferer. I guess it's just a consequence of like being a busybody and always stressing and stuff. I haven't had a migraine in like over a year. So I was definitely getting one. And now that I'm thinking about it, the symptoms and the onset and everything was all lining up. I just didn't realize it. Remember when I was telling you guys that I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I was thirsty and I was just getting water and I couldn't go back to sleep? Waking up at a very odd hour is honestly a migraine symptom. It's really the onset of a migraine, and migraine sufferers know what I'm talking about. I don't know why it always creeps up on me every time. I should know better by now. But yeah, that should have been a clue that a migraine was coming soon, and it basically hit around like 5 p.m. today. So I went ahead and took an Aleve, which will help me for the next 12 hours. And my migraines usually don't last longer than like 5 hours or something like that. So I think I'll be good. But yeah, honey, I felt it. There was the nausea, there was the kind of like dizziness, you know, kind of feeling disoriented. Like that's all part of the symptoms. And then the headache is like the last thing that actually sets in. But when it sets in, baby, it's in and you're done for. Whatever you thought you were about to be doing, you're not going to be able to do. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to vlog, but once I took the Aleve, I feel so much better. I actually ate something, you know, and I'm like, okay. So I'm going to take you guys down in the basement with us. We're just spending some time with Sansa, getting some affection from her, and it's just really, really, really a great thing because we haven't really been able to cuddle with her because she's been so into them puppies. Anthony's feeding the bottle. Sansa's baby daddy's owner came over today and he was checking on the puppies and giving us advice and stuff. I didn't vlog because he didn't bring Rhino, so it wasn't really any point, but he was telling us about making sure that the puppies are nice and big and healthy, so he recommended that we feed them with the bottle just a couple times since they've made it through the first 72 hours with their mom. As you guys can see, Sansa's pacing. She's not extremely happy about this feeding situation here. She's not going to calm down until the puppy is back. But he just recommended we do it a couple times. Sansa, be careful. Be careful, Sansa. Don't step on it. Don't step on your baby. This one wants a little bit more milk.
Yeah, that she wants more. Yeah, and you get a little taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit.
That formula stuff is probably like McDonald's compared to Sansa's milk. Sansa's milk is like Whole Foods. Sansa like, we ain't got no McDonald's money.
Make it work.
Sansa's like, I ain't got no McDonald's money. Oh, Sansa, did you fart, girl? Did you fart in the heater? She farted in the heater. It's just radiating the funk. Sansa.
When the funk hit the fan, it's gonna smell like greens and ham. She got the funk.
When the funk hits the fan, that's exactly what just happened. Sansa looks so skinny now. She's lost so much weight from nursing. Sansa, I know, that's how it goes, hun. You're gonna lose a couple pounds. Maybe I should take my bonnet off. I feel like I look real crazy. So yeah, I wasn't feeling good earlier, but I did manage to twist my hair. I was like, listen, I can't be waking up on Christmas morning looking extra ridiculous. So, or not Christmas morning, but you know what I mean, Christmas Day. So I did 4 flat twists. Sansa wants some love. She's walking around. She's actually leaving out of the area where her puppies are to like roam around the basement. She hasn't really done a whole lot of that. She's getting more and more comfortable spending time away from the pups. So that's a good sign of evolution happening with her getting more comfortable, and you know, but it's still a whole lot of nursing that needs to happen and all that. But anyway, like I said, I didn't get to really vlog today, so I thought I'd bring you guys down here and just have like a little chat with you all about Sansa and the puppies, because there's a lot of questions that I've been getting kind of over and over again, and they're really good questions, and I love when you guys ask questions. So I figured we just answer some of the FAQs about Sansa and her puppies, and that'll kind of be today's vlog. So anyway, y'all, we're down here just chilling. We've been loving on Sansa for the last 20 minutes. She's been loving it, hasn't she?
Yeah.
We've just been hugging and rubbing and, you know, saying sweet words to her and stuff, and she's just really been loving it. But she's back in her pool laying down with the pups right now. So let's get to some of these frequently asked questions. So a question that I got today that I feel like a couple of you guys might have is whether or not it's, you know, what to expect when we start to give these puppies away, and like what's that process with Sansa kind of letting go of her pups. Some of you admitted that you have no experience with dog breeding and you don't really understand like what that looks like as the puppies are growing up and all that. So we'll go ahead and explain that to you guys. So they're wondering like is it gonna hurt Sansa when we start to give these puppies away to people? So the short answer is what?
No.
No.
Just ordered a weaning pen, so we can wean the puppies off of Sansa, give them their time, and Sansa get her
and their space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so it'll be easier to let them go for her.
Yeah, and then, you know, as they grow older, you guys, Sansa will lose interest in those puppies. Like, she will not be as attached to them as she is right now. Everything that's happening right now is instinctual. So everything that she's doing is like a part of her instincts. She knows she has to nurse them because that's how nature has set this thing up. So she's really attached to them right now, and it's probably not as emotional as we think it is. We're the humans, so we're just thinking like, oh, she wants her babies near her. But it's really more so like an instinct thing, and she has to feed them, so she needs to be near them in order to do that. And there is part of that probably where she feels like she needs to protect them. It's all a preservation of life thing. So the way that nature has designed it, you know, the mom needs to protect these puppies so that they can grow. It's a part of evolution. They need to survive so that they can go on to reproduce, and that's how species thrive. You guys know the drill. So that's pretty much what's happening right now, and we're seeing it kind of playing out in front of us. We have intelligence, so we're looking at that and we're drawing conclusions, and we're like, oh, it's so sweet and precious, but it's really just like nature, you know, running its course. So yeah, when these puppies get about 2 months, Sansa is going to be pushing them away, pushing them off of her. They're gonna still be trying to get milk and stuff. She's gonna be pushing them off, and then they're gonna be eating dog food and things like that. And then in that process, they're also gonna start to become more attached to human beings. So you're gonna have an instance where these puppies are gonna be getting more attached to like us humans than they are their mom. And Sansa is going to be back giving her all of her interests and time to us. So that's the life cycle of a dog, you know. I remember when we bought Sansa, and I mentioned this in one of the comments, when we bought Sansa, she was 3 months, and when we came to pick her up, her parents, because the owner still had her parents, and those were his dogs, you know, he owned them both. And when we were picking Sansa up, girl, her mom and her dad were more interested in protecting the owner. They were barking and going nuts because we were getting too close to their owner. They didn't give a damn about their puppies. And at the time, there were only like 3 of them left because they had sold all the other ones. Sansa was one of the 3 that was left, and we chose her. But yeah, the parents, neither of them cared about the pups. And Sansa was only 3 months old. They only cared about protecting their owner, and they were going nuts trying to protect the owner. Another question that we got, or another comment, is from people wondering if we had considered keeping all the puppies and all that. And that kind of takes me back to the first question. absolutely not. It's not sustainable. This would just be too many dogs for any household, I think. We would need like a farm or something to be able to have 8 or really 9 at this point cane corsos. So no, that wouldn't be sustainable. But we are thinking about keeping one, and that would be the Formentino colored one, because I'm really attached to that one. It's actually the biggest one of the litter. He eats the most. He's gonna be a giant, and I think I want that. So I think I might keep the Formentino one. I'm still looking for a name, so y'all give me ideas if you have ideas for names. I got some good ideas. A couple of my favorite names, not to say that I'm gonna use any of these, but my favorite names that you guys gave me was Tino. Somebody said, a couple people said Tino. Somebody said Tarantino. Y'all know me too well. And then somebody said grandson. Y'all know me way too well. So those were great names and great ideas. Somebody said Bran from Game of Thrones, because Sansa, you guys know Sansa is named after one of the Game of Thrones characters.
Jon Snow.
Someone said Jon Snow. I think someone did say Jon Snow. And a few other really good ones. So Tyrion. Someone said Tyrion. That was a good one. So we'll see. I still have to figure it out. When I hear the name, it'll hit me like a ton of bricks. And that's when I'll know that it's the right name for him. But I also have to be 100% sure we're gonna keep him. So we gotta figure some things out logistically, like up in the household, to make sure that we have room for him and we can properly care for him and all that. Because you guys know, by him being a male, we're not gonna fix him or Sansa, I don't think, at any point really. So we have to figure out the cycle of keeping them apart when they enter that certain nature cycle. You guys know what I'm talking about, because we don't want any sort of inbreeding going on. So we have to figure that out since he is a male. Oh, I think a couple people asked me if we were selling the pups. Yeah, we're selling the pups. Like, it's a lot of people in our personal lives who want these puppies, like a lot of people. And so they're obviously gonna get first dibs. And I did open up the opportunity for you guys to like sign up on my wait list. I'll put the link below, you know, just in case there's puppies who still remain. And then I'll reach out to you guys starting from the top of the list and making my way down, you know, so you guys can have opportunity. But yeah, we're not planning on keeping all of them. And you know, and the way that this thing goes, you guys, like especially with these highly sought after breeds, like owners, you know, will sell the pups. They'll either sell them or give them away, but you're kind of smarter to sell them because they are worth money, you know, and that's not why we got Sansa. So let's talk about that for a second, because I think people think that we're trying to like use Sansa for money. First of all, we probably won't even do this again. Like there's no, as far as where we are now, we have no plans on doing this again. Secondly, y'all, I don't need to sell no puppies to make no money. You know, like that's not what I need to do, and neither does he. This is like Anthony's dream come true, you guys. Ever since, because this is our first house, right? Before this, we've lived in apartments and condos and stuff throughout Chicagoland. We've never been able to have the type of breed of dogs that we really love. My favorite dog is Pit Bull. Cane Corso is his favorite. We've never been able to have really big dogs. And I think for Anthony, because of the line of work that he's in, and he's around like a lot of guys who like do this same kind of stuff, it's just a cultural thing. Like it's always been his dream to like breed and like go through the process of like raising the pups and then, you know, giving them to new owners. And I don't know, he's just always been interested in this.
I love dogs. I love dogs.
He thinks he's DMX.
I was just about to say that. It's funny you said that.
I know you were gonna say that.
I don't think I'm DMX. I'm just saying, like, I have the love for dogs almost equivalent to DMX. You know.
He really does, y'all. He really does. He goes above and beyond for Sansa. Let me just say this, babe. He goes above and beyond for Sansa. First of all, y'all, Sansa is his dog. I'm his wife, so that makes her my dog, but Sansa is Anthony's dog.
My baby.
He spends so much money on this dog. Like, the money that we'll make from these puppies is not even close to the money we've already spent on Sansa. It'll never equal. It will never be the same thing. I mean, Sansa has had all types of elite trainings. He has spent a dumb amount of money on having this dog trained in all these different ways. Like, she has all the best stuff, quality stuff. Like, money is not an object when you love something, you know. And Sansa is a part of the family. She's one of our kids. And if you're gonna have an animal, like, you need to take care of him with the utmost.
So when it comes
quality.
to the sale of these puppies, it's not just because someone will come flash us money. Money doesn't impress me. It's your heart. If you don't have love for the dogs, if you're not gonna treat the dogs right, then not ring my doorbell.
Yeah.
Don't call my phone. Don't send no emails. If you try to pull the wool over my eye, and we do sell your dog, and you try to pull the wool, and you're trying to mistreat the dogs, you're going to jail. That's it. That's all. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to jail.
I almost want to do like an interview process with people before we sell the dog to them.
I think we definitely should.
We don't want to be extra, but we just want to be upfront. Like, we're not just trying to get rid of these dogs for some change. We really want them to go to good homes, because y'all, I will lose sleep if I find out that somebody has one of these dogs and they're not doing right by them. Like, I'll lose sleep.
I would gladly come pick the dog up. But it's been a lot of good people reaching out. They ask all the right questions.
Right.
And that make my heart feel full, if you will.
Yeah.
I know I'm not looking at the cameras because I'm staring at them.
We're looking at the dog, like we're both just sitting there like, looking at the puppies.
Just like,
let me show y'all the puppies.
It's like having a newborn, and you see a kid's moving.
Yeah.
You want to see the movement. You want to hear the coos. Yeah, so I get excited about that. I'm sorry.
Let me show them. They're like, let us see. So they're just chilling. They already had their feeding. Oh, there's one of them getting some milk over there. They're all gonna start making their way over there to get milk. Yeah, we'll put the whelping box together in the morning.
Yeah, so we got Sansa and the puppies, a Christmas gift, if you will. I think this.
It came just in time. Like, it came Christmas Eve. Like, that's crazy. There's another like question, like you know, for like some of the folks who are not as familiar with like this process. Oh, someone wanted to know if we would have the puppies closer to us once we got the whelping box. Remember, I told you guys I would let you know like what Anthony ended up deciding. So he decided that they're gonna stay in the basement. Can't argue with the big guy. Okay, this is the king. So he wants to keep them down here. And I think it'll be fine. I mean, so far so good with us just being able to come right down here and check on them. Sansa has really been handling her business like a grown woman. So she's been doing pretty good. I don't think we need to have them in our bedroom. Anthony wasn't interested in that. Honestly, I don't feel like the crying sound would bother me personally. But I think they're good down here. Sansa, she doesn't want Anthony to feed the baby the bottle, the puppy. What am I saying, baby? So yeah, sorry today's vlog wasn't like all involved like my vlogs usually are, but you guys, I was feeling so sick earlier. Like, I feel so much better now. It's just such a shame that it's so late. It's time to go to bed now. I would love to have enjoyed my day feeling great, but after we had cleaned up and stuff this morning, the house is spick and span, by the way. I feel really good about getting that bathroom together, but after we cleaned up, I just like lost all of my energy. Like, I was like just really feeling bad.
There's a little military cleaning going on.
Definitely. So yeah, so this is today's vlog. Hopefully I was able to answer some of you guys' questions and everything. But yeah, so you guys will, this is Christmas Eve for us, but you guys will be seeing this video on Christmas Day. So since it's Christmas Day for y'all, I want to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we should get into bed soon, so we can wake up bright and early, get breakfast done, and I can start cooking my Christmas dinner. I'll most likely be vlogging Christmas Day and sharing it the day after. You know, Vlogmas, all the videos are 24 hours behind at the most. So yeah, I just want to say good night to you guys. Sansa said good night. Sansa said good night. We love you guys. Merry Christmas.